Hello, my name is Reyna Masko, and I'm the Children's and Youth Coordinator for St. John's Episcopal Church in Grand Haven. Today, I was asked to reflect on two things for you. One, how does the promotion of equity rather than equality shift our understanding of God's injustice in the world? And two, what are a few practical ways in which Christian leaders can encourage equity in West Michigan? Well, first, I would have to say that equality carries with it the assumption that sameness is the goal. And God's justice is never about sameness, but it is always about having the right relationship. Equity focuses on restoring relationship with people, society, and creation that have been brought out of balance by sin, injustice, oppression, and discrimination. In Amos chapter 5, the prophet proclaims God's judgment upon the systems that have removed the possibility for equity for the poor. Even the criminal justice itself at the time, something that took place in the gates of the city, has been corrupted. And so the prophet urges the religious to forego their focus on proper ritual and instead to let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an overflowing stream. At the time, God's justice is always tempered with mercy because, as Dr. Martin Luther King used to say, the goal is not victory over the oppressor, but the salvation of the oppressor. And so the vision of righteousness in Psalms 85 is when mercy and truth are no longer seen as opposites, but as something that comes together in salvation of all. As the King James translation of Psalm says, mercy and truth are met together. Righteousness and peace have kissed each other. In order for us to practice ways in which we can encourage equity in West Michigan, I would say that the first and easiest way is to pay attention. Pay attention to the system you participate in and what complicity that brings. Where do you shop? Where do you spend your money? Where do you send your money? Try to support businesses that are actively working to bring equity to our community, nation, and the world. Second, don't stay silent. Always speak up. When there's injustice or inequity, you need to say something. Use your privilege. There's always a need for allies. Finally, know when it is time to learn and listen. It is very easy, particularly here in West Michigan, to focus on helping those who struggle. You can enter a paternalistic mentality where you don't listen to those who are oppressed. We are all need to continually seek to learn more about the systems of inequity. We need to continue learning what inequity is and what it means in this world. And as well as our unconscious biases, we all have them, and we need to be aware of them. We need to know how they affect and how we ourselves can engage in those systems to disrupt them. I hope this was helpful to you. I look forward to learning more, learning from you, and listening from each other and learning from each other. Thank you.